What's up guys, my name is Ace, and in today's update, Dead Silence was buffed quite significantly, and today I wanted to share the details of that buff and exactly how much this changed. So the first thing I want to point out before we get into Dead Silence is I've had a lot of people wondering if they also adjusted the footstep volume without Dead Silence, just the global footstep volume. A lot of people are saying that they toned that down a little bit with this update. So I'll just play some clips pre-patch and post-patch. If possible, it would be great to have some headphones or earbuds or something in while listening to this so you can try and hear the difference. Now, after listening to that, it was pretty clear to me that there was no global change whatsoever to the footstep audio, and I went a step further and looked at the audio peaks in my video editing software, and they appear to be identical pre-patch and post-patch. So standard footstep audio is the same now as it was at launch. However, like I said, Dead Silence did get a very significant buff. And this is awesome to see because pre-patch, Dead Silence I think should have been called kind of quieter. It wasn't actually Dead Silence by any means, and I had so many confusing situations where I activated Dead Silence, and when you did that, you barely heard your own footsteps at all. It sounded like you were Dead Silence. Yet I would try and sneak up on an enemy, and when I watched the kill cam after they killed me, they could pinpoint my exact location and they knew exactly when I was about to come around the corner. This is what it sounded like pre-patch. So yeah, in my opinion, Dead Silence pre-patch was a complete joke, mainly because it's already weaker than any Dead Silence we've had in the past, because it's not something that's always active on your class. You have to activate it manually, and you have to wait until it charges up as well. So I personally found that to be really frustrating. I felt like I could never sneak up on a camper, even with Dead Silence activated and crouch walking to approach them. They were still hearing me coming. But now, like I said, it got a massive buff, and just have a listen to what Dead Silence sounds like now. So it's pretty clear that Dead Silence now lives up to its name. It is Dead Silent. You don't make any sound at all, even at a full sprint while approaching an enemy. And I definitely prefer that over how it used to behave. Now, a couple other things I wanted to mention about Dead Silence since we're talking about that, and I've seen a few misconceptions. First off, does Dead Silence actually make you move any faster, or does it just increase your field of view a little bit, which gives you the illusion of running faster? At first, this is what I thought was happening. Your field of view increases, which is kind of a cool way to display that Dead Silence is currently activated for you. And initially when I saw this, I thought that the reason it felt like you're moving faster is simply due to that field of view change. However, I did some detailed testing in custom games, and it turns out Dead Silence does very slightly boost your movement speed. It's not a massive increase by any means. I think it is definitely exaggerated with the field of view increase, so it feels even faster than it is. But make no mistake, Dead Silence does slightly increase your movement speed while active. Additionally, something I noticed pre-patch, but when I went to go and test it post-patch, it wasn't working, is I swear pre-patch, Dead Silence was completely negating fall damage as well. So you could jump off of anything, and as long as Dead Silence was activated, you wouldn't take any fall damage. I ran into this several times pre-patch where I thought I was going to die to fall damage, but it just turned out that I had Dead Silence activated, and I was assuming Dead Silence was what was saving me from that. I did some testing post-patch though, and that no longer appears to hold true. Now perhaps I'm missing something. Maybe there was some perk active in the background that I didn't realize was active that would negate fall damage, but I could have sworn it was Dead Silence that was doing it for me. In either case, it doesn't appear that it mitigates fall damage at all, at least post-patch. Now just a couple other things to mention with Dead Silence as far as how it performs. It takes 90 seconds to charge, in TDM at least. I think this might vary a little bit depending on game mode. I will have videos in the future covering that in greater detail. but in TDM at least, it charges in 90 seconds, assuming you're not getting any score during that time, so kills or any sort of objective play, assists, things like that. If you are getting score though, it will significantly speed up that charge time, and on average, I tend to find myself getting Dead Silence every 30 to 45 seconds, assuming I'm getting in the action and getting some kills and making things happen. As far as the active duration, this is 15 seconds, but the nice thing about this is if you get a kill within that 15 seconds, it will reset that timer and you've got another 15 seconds of that active. And theoretically, as long as you're getting a kill every 15 seconds, you can keep Dead Silence active forever. But with that, that pretty much covers it for the Dead Silence buff that we got today, as well as just in general how Dead Silence works in Modern Warfare. Of course, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what did you guys think about this change? Are you happy that they made Dead Silence actually dead silent? And also, what do you think about the fact that they adjusted that without adjusting the bass footstep audio at all in the game? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.